Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Alex's Afternoon Art Show. Today, I think I've adopted weird raises of my voice now actually. It just into the intro as just a thing I do. But anyways, today we are doing Roll for Mega Man as part of the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 mural because as everyone surely remembers, Roll is a character you can play as in that. And she's also quite small, so that should mean that this is a shorter video. I would imagine as much. These usually run about 20 something minutes, so if it's shorter than that, whatever, I'll accept it as being a shorter video. Anyways, roll the intro. Okay, so now that we have completed the intro, yes, this is the look of things. So you can still see there's a decent amount of heft left to a lot of this stuff. See over here, because if you remember correctly, if you watched the Juggernaut video, I mentioned that I moved some of this stuff over a little bit. I reorganized a small bit. So these characters are, so it's primarily because I added the bubble for Magneto that I had to move all this stuff around so that you can still see the characters in their entirety. Well, not their entirety, but in their majority. The only character who I don't care much to do that for is Hulk. But yeah, so realistically speaking, there is a lot of characters quite densely packed over here. You can see what looks like just a blue blur. But once this is finished, they'll all be reasonably, I should hope anyways, reasonably visible and distinct from one another for the whole thing. They should remain separate enough that you can still see them. But if not, I can still reorganize them. But I'll probably do that in a finishing touches sort of way. So if that is the case, then that can be done later. But now what I will do is I will turn off all those blue characters that don't need to be there. Yeah, there's a lot of odd layering here. You can see that I don't know why I did it like that. That's just how it's been organized now. I think is Juggernaut the tallest character? I'll have to have a zoom in and have a look there in a minute. I think Juggernaut very well might be the tallest character in there right now. But actually, size-wise, he's not as... Or I think he's actually, size-wise, about the same size as the Hulk. But he is just slightly taller. So let me just... I'm using a finger here to measure if he's the tallest character or not. He is taller than the Hulk. He is, I want to say, perhaps moderately taller than... No, he's actually ever so slightly shorter than Anakaris. But anyways, now that we're here, let's zoom in. And yes, Roll is very small in this. Not going to be seeing a huge amount of her whenever things are done. But such is the kind of nature of the character. The character is often posed in such a way where she's kind of poking her head out. That's what it was in the cover of Marvel vs. Capcom 1. That very famous piece of art that everybody knows. Roll's like poking out of the side and like waving. I think, if I remember correctly, I might be mistaken. It's entirely possible. But yeah, most of for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, there's obviously realistically only two pieces of art. One of which is her just kind of like swaying to the side, and the other one is her kind of like cowering. So, I mean, she's just a clone character of Mega Man in the context of the game. She is the same character because she is technically just the same character. Because since the sprite comes from Marvel vs. Capcom 1, in which case she was a bonus unlockable character, and they didn't give her a new moveset, they just gave her a new sprite. So she's just got Mega Man's moveset, but a different sprite. Hence why she technically is a different character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 because they just took all the sprites and put them into the one game. So this is the thing. This is how we ended up here. But yeah, I will turn off all these other characters that you can see are clear enough. So there's not a huge amount that we're gonna have to do here, I would think. This should be quick, I think. I've been wrong before and will continue to be wrong as we go on. Speaking of mistakes, I need to get my black because, as I've mentioned before, I don't actually use pure black on these drawings. I use a very dark grey, and that is, well, a dark reddish grey. And the reason why I do that is for as soon as my brain catches up with me. And the reason I do that is for gradient maps later on. Again, it's something we don't have to worry about right now, but it is something that will come up later on. Is the gradient maps, which yeah. So the gradient maps are basically just a filter. And yeah, so whenever we get to that point, we'll have to worry about the gradient maps. But yeah, so let me get everything ready here. And yeah, since she's so small, shouldn't take too long to do? I don't know. It could not. But yeah, since she's so small, I might get through this very, very fast, but we'll see if I mean the details could be quick, could be not. And this is the thing, where Mega Man has a lot of like little scratchy lines on him because he's more metallic. Roll doesn't have that. Her dress is not metallic. Her boots are, and this, I think this top piece is, but most of her isn't. So this is the thing, but she does have hair where Mega Man does not. So anyways, enough preamble. I think I'm just going to get started, and then I'll be back after the details are done, because this is not going to take long enough that I need to be chiming in and out. Anyways. Okay, so that is our detail done. So next up is the dots, which should be reasonably quick. Again, I mean, our details were a little quicker than they've been the last few times. The last few times have been reasonably long. About an hour in total for the details. I'm struggling here. There we go. But yeah, so realistically our details there took about 40 minutes-ish. So yeah, the dots should be a lot quicker, and then I should be onto the whatchamacallit, the colors not long after that. So anyways, I will continue. Okay, that's the dots done. So we're making record time here. I'll zoom out so you can see that properly. The dots here, obviously not very intense. I mean, on Mega Man, not very intense either. So, next on the list is our colors, which should be reasonably quick, because there aren't many. And I'll just reuse Mega Man's skin tone, because I'm pretty sure they have the exact same skin tone. Because if I remember correctly, I mean, they're all robots, so I don't think they have different skin tones per se. I'm pretty sure, yeah, as I say, I'm pretty sure Mega Man has the same skin tone as her. So we will zoom in. Now, anyways, I will continue and complete these colors here. Okay, there goes our colors. We're all done with that. That was a mistake. Yeah, no, it started to rain while I was doing that there a minute ago. And then all of a sudden, yeah, it got really dark because of the rain. So now we're at that point in the day of where it's just too dark now. So just gotta live with this. Anyways, I will prepare for yeah, doing the shading. I don't remember what I'm actually gonna have to zoom out more, I think, just to be able to do this consistently. Because since roll is so small, it just makes doing this a big pain. It makes searching around like that a big pain. Anyways, alright, I've got my shading colors, so I will get on with it. Okay, so there is our shading done. Now we gotta do our light line, and then that's us. So that's about as short as this is going to be. That means we're yeah, we'll probably be at about an hour and a half in total by the end point. But yes, so yep, I will do our light line, and then that will be us. Okay, there's our light line, which means that is roll finished. And oh yes, I need to turn off the background and close that, and then it's time for the jarring moment. Dear God, she's small. But yeah, let's fill this out with all the other characters that are supposed to be here. Yeah, so that was roll. Why did Mega Man not turn on? Why does this keep happening? God, Photoshop is fighting me something fierce here. So that is character number 39, I believe, if memory serves me. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's character 39, because last time it was 19 on either side, which brings us to 38. So yeah, this is character 39. But yeah, so yeah, that is us for today. I believe. Yeah, I think that's everybody. So next time is whom? Next time is Colossus. So that will be probably a bit of a longer one, I would say. And Colossus is over here. So yeah. that is us for today. Hope you enjoyed the video, or got something out of it anyways. But yeah, we're getting into that point of the Capcom side of where a lot of these characters don't take up much space. So, and then in the Marvel side, we're getting into the opposite thing of where now a lot of them take up a big amount of space. Because when it came to the Marvel characters, for a while we had a lot of characters who were taking up very little space over here. But yeah, now we're getting into the point of where we're getting a lot of characters who are a lot bigger, so they will definitely consume more of the canvas. Because we've still got stuff like the Sentinel and all this stuff, and Thanos and all these to get to eventually. I believe the Sentinel Sentinel is going to be one of our last Marvel characters. But yeah, we've still got quite a few Capcom characters to do as well. And since, I mean, we're going back and forth, and there's an even number, so the last one will be a Marvel character, and the second to last will be a Capcom. Excuse me. But yeah, so yeah, we'll just do our outro, and that'll be us. So if you like the video, do what you normally do, whether that be liking or whatever it is that you would normally do. If you want to subscribe, the button is there. If you would rather not, for whatever reason, that is fine. And yeah, if you decide to watch the next video, I will see you next time. So since that is us, I will say goodbye, and then I will be gone from your screen. So yeah, bye bye.